So let's talk about PEMDAS or PEDMAS, however you want to say it, right? The order of operations. And, sometimes you'll do things in math, you'll say, when am I ever going to use this? Well, order of operations is something you're going to use a lot in algebra. You're going to use this over and over again. So it's a really good idea to understand it and to know what's going on with it. So let's take a look at this. So this, please excuse my dear Aunt Sarah, is the way I look at it, right? So when you do the order of operations, especially if you're starting to do algebra, you're going to do a lot with exponents and things of that nature. The first thing you start out with is going to be parentheses. You'll do parentheses first. So any type of grouping symbols, the grouping symbols is what you'll do first. You do whatever inside a grouping symbol first. Then you go to exponents. You do exponents. And then you do multiplication and division from left to right because they're at the same level, if you will. And then after that, you do addition and subtraction from left to right. They're at the same level. So that's the order, if you will. So let's take an example. Let's say we have -4 plus 2, and then in parentheses, we have -2 plus 5 raised to the second power. How will we do that and how will we answer that question? So let's go ahead and take a look at it and do this and kind of follow the order of operations, if you will. So if I look at this, -4 plus 2, and then in the parentheses, I have -2 plus 5, and it's raised to the second power. Well, the first thing I do, because in the grouping, I will combine this first. So I'm going to make that -2 and 5, that's going to be 3. So I'm going to combine that first, and I'll go ahead and put my 2 right here and just copy everything down here. I have -4 plus 2, and I got this to be 3, and it's going to be raised to the second power. Now, what do I do after I've done what's in the parentheses first? Now I go ahead and do the exponents. 3 to the second power is 9, and I have 9 times 2. I'm going to go add my plus right here, -4. Now all I have to do is just combine it, right? And I'll just go ahead and do this right here. This is going to be -4 plus 18. 2 times 9 is 18. And then if I finish out, what is that going to be? That's going to be equal to 14. The answer is going to be 14. That's going to be answer to that. So essentially, when you look at this, it's going to be just as simple as doing what's in the parentheses first, then the exponents, and then we multiply it, and then we add it and subtract it to make sure we got our answer. Hope that's helpful.